Hi everybody, welcome to another training session. Let's get right into it with a nice quick dynamic warm-up, starting with some kicks, opposite arm, opposite leg, touch. Breathing all the way through this one. And really try to reach here, that way you're opening up through your upper body as well as warming up your lower body. All right, from there, we're going to do our flex your front leg out so your toes face the ceiling, and then reach all the way down and up. You're walking slightly with ease. You're going to flex, straighten that front leg, bending that back leg, reach and move through that. All right, from there, just some hip openers, knee all the way up through center and out to the side. All right, I'm going to go the other direction. I'm going to start out to the side and then come in through the center. Especially if you've been sitting a lot, this is definitely a good one to get you started and warmed up. Wake up those hips and glutes. All right, we're going to come on down into our inchworm. Hold that position in a high plank. Walk all the way back up to your start position. And all the way up. 3 more. And 1 more after this. All right, you're going to bring your right leg through here. So you kneel on your left leg. And from there, bring your left arm down to the ground. Just stretch your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling, straightening all the way through and looking up towards that right hand there. Just a stretch. Come back out of that kneeling position and switch to the other side. Same thing. Kneel your left leg forward. Make sure your knee lines up with your ankle here. Right arm comes down, left arm comes up. Good. Then coming on up out of that back into our high plank position. Just some shoulder taps here. Make sure you're keeping your neck in line with your spine here, not looking all the way straight forward or all the way down, but keeping your head neutral in line with your spine. Try not to rock too much from side to side. Nice control here. Bring your feet a little bit farther apart if you need a little bit more stability here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And walk on out of that one, rolling up slow. All right, we're going to start with just some regular body weight squats. So bring your feet to hip width apart, hands through center. That helps keep you balanced here, and just squat all the way down. Make sure those toes aren't faced too far out to the side. Keeping your feet flat here. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go right into our lateral lunge with a hop up. All the way out. Keeping your knee in line here. Back behind those toes. And last one on this side. And then we're switching, going the other side. Same thing. Step all the way out. Make sure that foot of that straight leg is flat. Little hop, nothing too big. All right. From there, what we're going to do is come to standing position, down on into that inchworm. We're going to rock back on our toes, push into a push-up, come all the way back up. You can throw in a squat, walk out, rock back on your toes, push up, and walk back. You got it. Two more. Walking back. Last one here. And all the way back up. All right, very nice there. From there, what we're going to do is just some walking lunges. So coming back so you have a little bit of room. You're going to step all the way out in front. I like to bring my hands to my hips. And then step all the way through before coming down. If you don't want to come all the way down to the ground, you don't need to. All right. So we are coming all the way through, or you can leave that leg that's behind you slightly up. You can help, it helps to bring a knee up before you step through. You're also activating the glute a little bit on the other side. Then you're going to come back. So we went forward. Now you're going to step backward. Make sure you don't run into anything. And keep that going. Forward. You got it. And then back. Nice. One more time, we're going to go forward. Keeping those hips in line there. And then back. Step back before you come down. Good. All right. Next, we're going to do something a little different. A curtsy lunge where you are stepping back to your diagonal a little bit. So you've all seen this when people curtsy at the end of a show. Same idea. You're going to step back to your diagonal, making sure that front leg is not coming all the way out to the side here of the front knee. You want to keep it stacked and in line with your ankle. Same thing on the other side. Back to your diagonal and then up. We're just going to start with this, and then we're going to throw in another step to this. Just get comfortable with stepping out and all the way over back behind you. All right, two more, like this. Then when you come up, we're going to throw in a squat jump, back, up. All right, so curtsy lunge, both sides. Squat, jump, back, and up. All right, a little bit of a burpee sort. And back onto that curtsy lunge, squat, jump, and sometimes I throw in an extra push-up. You never know. And keep going. There it is. Always throwing those push-ups in where we can. One more. All the way over. squat jump, down. All right, nice job everybody. You're gonna stay down on the ground for the next one. We're gonna come to a seated position here, and you're gonna bring your hands slightly in front of you. Make sure you're sitting up tall, and keep your chest nice and straight, even. Don't round through your back here, nice and straight. We are just going to flex both of our feet, tap our right heel out with some control here. Make sure you're staying nice and straight and even as you sit here. Keeping those hands in front of you. And switching sides. Don't get lax with that other leg. Make sure you keep it flexed and activated there. And now we're going to flex both feet, tap them both out at the same time. And back in. So you're out and in. And 3, 2, 1. All right, nice job. You're going to plant your feet on the floor here. Fingertips are going to face towards your heels, and you're going to come all the way up into your tabletop, reverse tabletop position, holding there. What you're going to do next is straighten your left leg, and you're going to kick it up, through, and up again. So straighten your left leg out in front of you, flex your foot, kick it up, tap it through, kick it up again. Tap and kick it up again. So you're bending your leg to bring it through as you lace it through that other side and tapping on the side of that left foot. Good. All right, bring that left leg down. Fix your table here. Right leg's going to come up. Flex your foot. Raise. Tap. You might need to bring that front leg out a little so you have some room to tap through. Flex. Kick. Tap through. Coming on down from there. Shake out your arms a little bit. They might be a little tired at this point. We're going to come to a high plank position. We're going to do some lateral walks with some side rotations at each end. So start in your high plank. You know we're going to start with a push-up and then walk on over to your right side here. When you get to the end, you're going to come to a side plank position, reach and rotate under, come all the way up, back down, into that push-up. And walking across the other direction. Again, keeping your head neutral here. Throwing in another push-up, side plank, rotate up, push up, and walk back to center. All right, staying down here, we're gonna mix some plank jacks into some mountain climbers. So what that looks like is, coming back to your starting high plank position, tap out, make sure your back's nice and even, shoulders are stacked here over your elbows, wrists, and breathe. Right into those mountain climbers. Got control here. You don't want to bounce too high up or too low down. Stay nice through the center. Nice job. Coming on through here, what we're going to do is come to one knee, then the other, straighten out, heel toe your feet in, and then drop into whatever your low squat is. Drop it in here. Really push your elbows against your knees here to help keep your legs out. Make sure your feet are flat. Sitting in that low squat. Bring your arms through center if you can. Once you have the position, come up slightly out of that squat. Make sure your knees are staying right where they are, not dipping in towards the center. A little bit higher you're coming. Hold and breathe. A little bit more. Keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Slightly more. And a little more. Almost there. And up. And all the way up. All right, nice job, everybody. From there, we're going to stretch. So come on down through that split position. And bring both your hands down on the inside part of your right leg. Rotate and flatten your left. Stretch on through here. All the way up. If you have a little trouble flattening your right hand, you can always bring that to your right shin. Just stretch it on through. Walk through the center here in your wide leg position. Hold for a few seconds. And walk on over to the other side. Same thing. You might need to bring your feet in a little bit. You're going to rotate and flatten your right leg behind you. Bring your right arm up. Stretch all the way through. Again, if you need to come up a little bit, you can. Whatever works for you here. And breathe. Bring that on down. Stretch through the center again. You can walk out a little bit. Bring your head through your arms slightly. Just enjoy this stretch. And breathe. And then you can walk your hands back to that center position. Heel toe your feet in. Roll up slowly. Rolling your shoulders back here. Just breathe in. And forward. Just stretch out those shoulders. Take a nice inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Nice big inhale up. And one more. All right, thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that. As always, stay well, stay healthy, stay hydrated.